Cancer, this will be a reading having a look to see how and when this person could come forward with their feelings for you, Cancer. So this reading can be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I will be laying out another five cards to have a look and see if we can gauge when and how this may happen, Cancer. Okay. Let's have a look and see what comes up in the cards. Okay, interestingly, the moon has come up twice in the cards. So for some of you, the time of Cancer is potentially when this person is coming forward with feelings, evidence with the moon card coming up yet again. So for some of you, I feel like that period is very ripe for an opportunity for this person to come through. But look, I think for some of you, it's definitely going to happen. You know, the Page of Wands sends messages of love and affection, and he's coming up here. So I feel like there's someone who's going to be very open. Okay, I don't feel like they're coming across in a very subtle way, Cancer. I feel like they're going to be very, very open. It may even happen in a group setting for some of you, because there's a group of people with the Five of Wands. For example, it could be a work conference, could be a Zoom conference, it could be an event of some kind. It could be an invitation for a party or a picnic or a barbecue or a gathering of some kind. I feel like it may be in an environment where there's other people around, with that group setting with the Five of Wands. I also feel like you may even have some sort of altercation with this person. The moon is often tied into anxious energy, and also that the fact that the Five of Wands is here, it may be some sort of out of tension, this person confesses their feelings for you. You could even be having a fight with them, like if you're a friend or a colleague, there might be something going on in the workplace or in the friendship group or something like that, and then you might have some sort of explosive altercation here, Cancer, and then that's when this person can really confess how they feel. So A, yes, it could be in a group setting. B, it could definitely be during some sort of argument or debate. But the Four of Wands, Five of Cups, the moon, it makes me believe that it is someone that you haven't heard from for quite some time. The Four of Swords can be a period of solitude. Now, some of you, you might even be taking a break, maybe a mini vacation. You might be driving down to a beach home, visiting your family. I think it may come at a time when you're having a lot of me time, Cancer, or having a lot of time to reflect and think and analyze life's choices. And that's when this person could come up. The moon can also be premonition, okay, premonition. So you might even have a premeditated thought or a dream or something about them coming forward, and those dreams can actually come to fruition, Cancer. Okay, you might even dream about it, and then the two of you end up connecting. But I definitely feel it's from the past for some of you with this Three of Cups. For some of you, I do feel like you've had a bond with this secret admirer, and they might say they're longing for you or they're missing you. The concept of loss and missing is evidenced here with the Five of Cups. It can also be a time when something else happens, Cancer. You may, some of you might be taken or involved in a third-party situation, and things might be a bit on the rocks with your current lover or spouse, and maybe that's when this secret admirer is going to come forward. But there's sort of a few cards that would indicate that they may come forward at a time of tension in your life, or tension in other relationships or friendships. So you may notice some of that, Cancer. You may feel intuitively that this person is energetically going to come forward and make that offer, make that, come forward here. There is two fives, okay, so five could be important for some of you. You may have had some sort of contact with this person in the 5th month of the year, maybe. It could even be on the 5th day at 5 p.m. That number has come up twice. So it can be important. Could also be during travels, as I've mentioned, you being in some sort of foreign environment or being out and about I feel like for some of you, this person might even want to take you away, or even invite you on some sort of trip, or maybe even come up with some sort of crazy idea like, come away with me, let's do this. I feel like it is a little bit spur of the moment, because that's what the Page of Wands energy brings. So in some ways, I feel like they are going to be quite adventurous, quite spur of the moment, and you weren't really expecting it. I don't think you will be very much expecting it, but I think that's how they're going to come forward. I don't think they're shy about it, Cancer, but they're quite emotional. You know, the watchtowers here makes me think of your guard, and I think maybe this is you. You might have your guard up. Again, I don't know if this person is coming in at a time where you're sort of blocking out love. There may be frictions in a current relationship. Maybe there's dramas around a friend or something, and I think in some way it might be putting you off love. And then this person comes in, and you're not that you're anti-love, but I think a part of you might have your guard up, and you're like, well, it's almost like you've got your defenses up with this person. Now, I don't know if you'll have to be defensive, because they may come across fairly forward. You know, Five of Wands can often indicate confrontation. You know, he's got his hands in prayer, but it could even be mistaken for begging, like pleading, praying. So, I mean, I think this makes me think that this person is quite desperate for you, Cancer, or desperate to entertain thoughts of you, desperate to take you out, desperate to make this happen. I do feel like, as I said, there's some sort of a strong emotional attachment. For some of you, it's the fact that you have history together. For others, it's not really that. It's something else. You might have been friends with this person. Maybe you grew up with them, your family, friends. You know, there's some sort of emotional connection. Maybe your children go to the same school. There's something that's already bonded or binded the both of you together. And I think that's coming up here. I do. What I sense with this person is that they could be quite forward, especially in the beginning, Cancer, but they might retreat. The Cancer can represent the crab. We see this crustacean that retreats into his shell, and the mode of retreat, the message of retreat is here with that Four of Swords. So it's almost like they want to come on strong, or they will come on strong, but they'll sort of come back into their shell. I don't know if they're testing the waters here. And I say testing the waters because there's a couple of cards that have water in them. I don't know if they're trying to cross one bridge at a time. I don't know if they're... I feel like they're quite strategic in their approach. So I think that they've thought about this for quite some time. And you might see that evidenced when they do come forward, Cancer. I will leave the reading at that, though, so thank you so much for connecting, and hopefully we shall be connecting very soon. So thanks again, Cancer. Much love, and bye for now.